this is Melissa again. Welcome back to the Samson shop. In this module, I'm going to walk you through how to customize and order one of our postcards using the templates in the Print Center. So if you're back into the site, samsonshop.net, you're going to come down to the categories. And here you can see there are a few options with ordering postcards. So one here is just listed and just sold. The second option, open house postcards. And then the third is other. So this category would be maybe self-promotion, postcards that are for specific holidays or seasons, and the postcards that say, I'm your neighbor, or just general campaigns. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I will start with the just listed and just sold category. So to select, I'm first going to click Browse. Here, again, you can see additional information about the item. Most importantly, the pricing. So remember, you get 200 free standard postcards for just listed or just sold. And then if you wanted to upgrade to premium, the pricing is here as well. Remember, premium printing bleeds all the way to the edge. The standard has a little white border. Also for postcards and all print items, remember that the premium is a thicker paper, kind of a glossy finish, while the standard is thinner and not shiny, just normal paper. So go ahead down here, you can see information about the address label spreadsheet. So since the postcards are going to be mailed, you do need to upload an Excel sheet, and the formatting needs to be specific. So please read these instructions. I'll also be showing you in this module how to download that spreadsheet and customize it so that it fits with the site. And down here, the same disclaimer we always see, just making sure that you proofread your items before checking out. So down below, I'm going to start by selecting the template I'd like to use. So here I'm going to start with this just listed postcard number 1. So go ahead and click Buy Now. Here you need to say whether the mailing area is in Virginia or if it's in another state. So I will go ahead and say Virginia here, and I'm going to choose standard. Now you can click Buy Now. Once this template opens up, first thing you want to do is add a job name. So I would suggest using the property address, and then you can say just listed. You can add your name if you'd like. And then here under type of postcard, this is a formula built into the template. So you can use the drop down and switch it to just sold if you're sending out a just sold postcard. But I'm going to stick with just listed. Now you need to add your name in the agent name box. Remember that these required fields on the left-hand side will auto-populate for you. So I'll zoom in, and you can see the agent information here at the bottom. So now I need to add my phone number. And then you can also add your website. If you'd rather display your email address, you can enter this into the website field, and that way your email address is displayed instead. So on this specific type of template, you're going to either add your website or your email address. You don't have the option to add an additional text box because it wouldn't fit with the spacing, so please just keep that in mind. Now you need the property address. Once you're done typing, click back to the template, and there you are. The address is here, and now we want the price. enter those numbers, and here you can see I need to add a $sign. There we are. And now, of course, you need to switch out the image. So I'll come to the top and zoom out. That way I can see the whole postcard. When I click here, I'm getting this warning in red telling me that the image quality is low. So this stock photo I would not want to send to the print center. If you're uploading images and you receive this warning, that means that the image you're uploading is not high enough quality for print. So please make sure you're working with a professional photographer and that they're sending you high quality images so that when they print, they're not blurry or pixelated. So now to switch out this image, I'm going to just click this edit button that'll either be on the left or right of that image box. So click edit, and now in the bottom left, upload images. Here I just want a picture of the house. There we are. Now we're going to let this load. I need to get my laptop charger. Pause here while we wait for the image to load. That's why I paused before I told you. Do you have one over there? Awesome. I almost brought it, but I was like, this won't take that long. I know.
With video, I think it is.
Perfect.
Almost always.
Let there be light. Yes, now the display is light. But that was a good timing for that to happen. Okay, once your image has finished uploading, select it here by clicking. And now you can see that picture has swapped out. We can use this gray circle in the middle here to move the image if it's not centered. You can also see a plus and minus button at the bottom that will allow you to zoom in. So if you don't want so much background, you want more focus on the property, then go ahead and zoom in, and again, you can drag until it's positioned correctly or to your liking. Now I'm going to come to the back of the postcard by clicking over here. Here we can see there's a text box. This has dates and times as if I was having an open house. You can click this T edit function to change this. So maybe here I just want to say just listed and put the address again. So you can customize that text box however you'd like. If you decide that you'd think this would look better without that text, go ahead and click edit and then just delete everything here so it's blank. And when you click OK, the text will be removed. Perfect. So now you can see my information is here from the same formula that's used on this left-hand side, but I need to add my headshot. So click this image, and then we're going to click this edit tool. Again, come to the bottom left, upload image, and now you can place your headshot. Then scroll through, find your picture. Here you can see that my picture is very zoomed in. The top of my head is being chopped off. So I need to use the plus and minus below the image box to zoom out. So click this a few times to zoom out. You can also, again, use this move tool by hovering over the middle of the image and this gray circle and just drag it down until it is centered appropriately. So once you've done that, you can also move this text box a little bit if you need to, like I did, because it was overlapping a little with the picture. Then you've finished customizing this template. So as you can see, the postcards are quick and easy for you to add your information, add a couple photos, and you're ready to go, except you need to add the addresses since this item will be mailed. So you can see that if I click Add to Cart now, I'll get this error message. It says the uploaded file had a 0 length. That means that I forgot to add the property addresses or the data source on the left-hand side here. This is going to be a little different than what most of you are used to, in that now we need to have 6 fields on our spreadsheet. So first and last name, address, city, state, and zip code. So now we're going to go into Bright MLS to get this information. And I'll show you exactly how to format it so that it works with the Samson shop. So come to Bright MLS. We're going to log in here. And now, all right, so we're going to come to Market. Oops, sorry, Search, and then Public Records. Here we are. Sorry, it's been a minute since I've done this. Go ahead and either add the street address here, or you can use the map. So here we're very zoomed out. We've got the whole area that Bright MLS covered. We can go to Jump to Address. So I'm going to add the address of my listing. Here we are. You can zoom in or out, and you can use the tools here to select the radius. So zoom in or out. Here we are. I'm going to scroll over here and then just use one of these drawing tools to select my focus area. So I'll do this one here. Okay. Now I can click back to criteria and come down and go to the results. But before I do that, so for this case, I'm doing a just listed. I can go ahead and proceed. But keep in mind, if you're ordering those open house postcards, you want those to go to renters specifically in that area. So here's where you would use this owner occupied dropdown and say no. That will target renters. But again, for my just listed, I'm going to go ahead and just go and check out the results. So here you can select all. We've got 25 on this page. We'll make it bigger to 200. Go ahead and select all. You can see that I have 190 addresses. So I could go ahead and add 10 more if I want to. But I'm just going to export. So come down to the bottom and click export. Here I can go to owner mailing labels or property mailing labels. We'll do that. And click export. This is automatically going to give me a CSV file in Excel, which is the same type of file you had been sending to the print center. That is also what you'll use with the new Samson shop site. So now, here we are. You can expand the sections here if the addresses are not showing. But now, most importantly, you can see that we need to add 2 columns. So remember, we need to have a first and last name here. So go ahead and click on column A, right-click, and come to Insert. And I'm going to do that one more time. I'll make these a little bigger for us to see. And here you have a few options. You can say current and then resident in column B for the first and last name. You could also do to our in the first column and then say neighbor. Totally up to you here. But then you're just going to grab the corner and drag this down so that all 200, or in my case 190 postcards have the same columns. So there we are, to our, and then we need column B to be filled in as well. So come back, grab that corner and drag all the way down. And now we just need, here we are. So we need 6 columns. So here we can see that this is giving me 2 zip codes, which is putting me at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I can count. So click this second postal code, column F, and remove that. So go ahead and delete that column. Now it's set. So we have our 6 columns here. We've got first and last names, column A and B, the address, the city, zip code, and the state. So now we can save this file. Go ahead and do save as. I'll do Lee Road addresses. The CSV is what we want, so you can just click save. Now we're going to come back to our print center, so back to the Samson shop, and we need to upload this data source. So here we can click under select file, choose file. And here we are. Click upload. Now we can see that here, the way our spreadsheet was formatted from Bright, the postal code is in front of the state. We're actually going to want to change this. So click cancel and open up your spreadsheet one more time here. And now I'm going to copy this. So first I'll insert. So I'll right click column E and click insert. And now column G, where I have the state, I can cut and then paste over here. So we have city, state, and zip. I'm going to save this one more time. Come back into the print center, and now same thing, address book or data source. You're going to click the drop down and select upload data source. Select file, click choose, and we'll try one more time. Click upload, and now we can see that it's in the correct order. Everything looks good. You can go ahead and click mapping and fill form once this fills in. So we can say to our neighbor, property address, city, state, and the zip, and click fill. Perfect. There we have the address is laid out correctly. Now I'm going to say add to cart. Again, we need to upload or update the print preview. So click OK. Give this a second to load. And then you'll review just to make sure there are no typos. Everything is exactly the way you want it to look once you send this to print. So this will take a minute here, and then we'll be able to check out. So remember to add your addresses when ordering anything that needs to be printed. Okay. There we are. I can scroll through to see both sides of the postcard. My mailing list is here. And now I'm going to say add to cart. I need to agree here that I have approved this file. So I made sure everything was correct, and I will agree. Now it's added to my cart. So I'm going to scroll to the top and come to my cart. Here I have a brochure. I'm going to click save for later because I don't want to check out yet. I haven't finished this item. I just want my postcard here. So I will scroll down on the right-hand side and click Proceed to Checkout. So all of these items you see in the middle are not in my cart. They are saved for later. The only item selected is up at the top here under Products. So go back down, Proceed to Checkout. Here you want to make sure this says Office Pickup In-House Print Items. However, remember that for postcards, this is going to be mailed, so you won't be picking up the physical cards. This is just the default. So come down here. You can select your home office here or leave it as Chantilly, but you do need to add your first and last name. Then you'll skip over the address of the office and add your phone number and your email. Oop, make sure you don't have a typo here. And then you can add delivery instructions if you have anything specific, or you want to say, "Thank you, print center staff," and click Save. Now, as you can see, my total over here is $0.00 because this is a free item. So my 200 just listed cards are free from Samson Properties. You don't have to pay for them. So when you click Proceed to Payment, you can see 0 payment is automatically reflected. If I had upgraded this file to premium, then I would have had to add my credit card. But here, now you can see my order has been submitted. So because there's no charge, it automatically was sent to the print center. My order here is confirmed. Now here I can see the status, which says user approved. You're going to receive email notifications when your status changes. So you will be notified when this print center receives and accepts your order. You'll see when it's in progress, so when it's being printed, and then once it's completed. So that's how you know the item was printed and mailed successfully. Okay, and that is the end of the postcard module, customizing the templates. Thanks for watching.